Picture this. You check your bank account and instead of cringing, you actually smile. You're no longer stressing about whether you can afford groceries
or if that coffee is going to throw your budget off. Now, here's the kicker. It's not $1 million that makes this happen.
It's not even 6 figures. The real number that changes everything for you is $20,000. Yeah, just $20,000. And when you hit it, your entire relationship with money will shift, and you won't even recognize your old self.
Stick around, because once you understand this, everything you thought you knew about building wealth is about to change. Look, we've all been sold the idea that to build wealth, you need a 7-figure bank account, or at least a 6-figure income. But here's the truth. That's not the game changer. The first real milestone isn't $1 million. It's actually just $20,000. That's the magic number that separates those who stay stuck in the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle from those who start seeing real growth. Think of it like pushing a boulder uphill. You're straining, you're sweating, you feel like you're making no progress.
But once that boulder crests the hill, gravity starts working in your favor.
$20,000 is the moment when the financial boulder starts rolling downhill, and you finally stop fighting just to survive.
You've probably been in survival mode at some point, constantly worried about making ends meet. Every financial decision is made from a place of fear. Will I make it to the next paycheck? Can I afford this? Should I take this job because I can't afford to wait? Staying in situations you hate because leaving feels too risky. All these questions come from scarcity, and your brain is wired to respond with quick fixes, not long-term growth.
But here's what happens when you hit $20,000. Something shifts in your brain. You move from survival mode to opportunity mode.
Instead of asking, how do I survive this month, you start asking, how do I grow this money? Your financial decisions go from reactive to strategic. Now, I know what you're thinking, but $20,000 isn't that much, right? And it's
true. $20,000 won't make you a millionaire. But here's where it gets exciting.
Let's say you're saving $1,000 every month and investing it with an 8% return. Takes about 19 months, just under 2 years of consistent effort. But here's the crazy part. After you reach $20,000, your second $20,000 won't take as long. It'll take about 17 months. Why? Because your first $20,000 is now working for you, generating returns while you keep saving.
The more money you have in the game, the faster it grows. It's the snowball effect at work.
You did the exact same work, but now your money is doing a big chunk of it for you. When you don't have $20,000 saved, every financial bump feels like a crisis. Your car breaks down? Disaster. Your laptop dies? Panic mode. But once you hit that $20,000 mark, your brain shifts from seeing threats to seeing opportunities.
Suddenly, your car repair isn't a catastrophe. It's just an inconvenience. Your broken laptop?
Time for an upgrade. Your rent goes up? Maybe it's time to negotiate or find a better deal. With $20,000, you start seeing the possibilities that were always there but felt out of reach before. Here's where it gets really interesting. Once you hit $20,000, you start seeing life differently.
You realize that every decision you make, every purchase, has opportunity costs.
When you're living paycheck to paycheck, you obsess over tiny purchases. Is that $3 coffee worth it? But with $20,000 in savings, you start to focus on the big decisions. Where you live, how much you invest, how you grow your income. Let's be real. Those micro decisions, they don't move the needle. The big ones do. Where you put your energy, how you invest your money, and how you make strategic choices will determine your financial future.
Where you put your energy, how you invest your money, and how you make strategic choices will determine your financial future.
These shifts in focus free up your mental energy to make strategic decisions that will drive your financial future forward. Having $20,000 saved changes your relationship with work too. Suddenly, you've got what I call walking away money.
That means you don't have to stay in a job you hate just to pay the bills.
You have the freedom to negotiate from a position of strength. You can ask for that raise, because if they say no, you'll be fine. You can explore new job opportunities without worrying about what you'll do if it doesn't work out. And here's the kicker. Just knowing you have that financial cushion makes you more confident at work. You show up differently. And when you show up differently, people notice. Better projects, more recognition, and yes, more money.
20,000 isn't a magical number that makes you rich, but it is a game changer. It's the foundation that lets you move from survival mode to growth mode. It's the moment your financial mindset shifts from, can I survive? To, how do I grow?
To you. And the best part? Once you hit this milestone, everything after it becomes easier. Your money works harder for you.
And the best part? Once you hit this milestone, everything after it becomes easier. Your money works harder for you.
Start building that foundation today. Your future self will thank you for it. If this video changed the way you think about money, hit that like button, subscribe, and comment below. What's the first step you'll take toward your $20,000 milestone?